Is temptation a sin? And how can we do well at overcoming temptation? Well, stick around because today we're going to look at James chapter 1 and learn more about fighting temptation. Hey there, my name is Waynewrz, and on this channel we're walking the journey towards Jesus together. You can subscribe to join our community and get a new Bible study video every Thursday. I love Oreo cookies. Double stuff are preferred, but regular Oreos would do. If we have Oreo cookies in the house, I will eat them. Not because I think they're healthy or because I think it will improve my life, but because they taste so good. I'm willing to put aside what I know to be the best for me in order to obtain momentary satisfaction. Now, I wouldn't call Oreo cookies evil, but I can't say that they don't tempt me. If we look at James chapter 1, verses 12 through 15, we read, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. And remember, when you are being tempted, do not say, God is tempting me. God is never tempted to do wrong, and He never tempts anyone else. Temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death. Testing and temptation. We talked about God testing us last week, but what is temptation? The dictionary tells us that tempt means to entice or allure to do something usually unwise, wrong, or immoral. And this passage says when you are tempted. It's not something that we can avoid. It's not something that we grow out of. We are going to deal with temptation as long as we live this side of heaven. Now, how we are tempted might change, and hopefully we grow and we mature in how we handle temptation, but we can't just expect that temptation will go away. And God isn't tempting us with evil. Now, oftentimes we'll blame the devil, but this passage doesn't say that the devil is the one tempting us with evil either. Temptation comes from our sinful desires. I, in my sinful human nature, want to do things that are wrong. Making choices that benefit me in the moment comes naturally to me, and I need to be willing to take responsibility for those choices. I can't blame God or the devil or my parents or the circumstances or anything else. Temptation comes from my desires. And then we see the cycle of temptation. The desire gives birth to sinful action, and sinful action grows and leads to death. It is better to deal with sin earlier on in that cycle. I don't believe it's a sin to be tempted, but what we do with that temptation, what we do next, has the opportunity to lead to either life or death. When we're willing to share our temptations with others, it gives us an opportunity to have someone else walking alongside us before we choose to go down the path towards sin. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with temptation, He will also provide a way of escape that you might be able to endure it. God is faithful. He provides a way out. God doesn't tempt us, and He doesn't leave us in our temptation to deal with it on our own. When I'm headed out the back door to do some work in the office, it's really easy for me to grab 2 or 5 or 8 Oreos on my way out to have a snack before I work. But if I make the decision when I'm buying groceries to not buy Oreos, that saves me from having to try and make a decision in a moment where I'm going to be weaker. I can look at that decision earlier in the process and choose not to do something that would be unhealthy. If we are unwilling to talk to others and let them help us when we face temptation, it's likely that we'll continue to make choices that hurt us and our walk with Christ. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video today. If you liked it, you can smash that thumbs up button. You can share it with your friends, and remember to subscribe for new videos every Thursday. Let me leave you with this question that you can answer in the comments below and discuss with a friend, a parent, or a pastor. What is something that you can do when you start to feel tempted? And who can you talk to when you feel tempted? Bye-bye, Dragonfly. That gets down. And God isn't making choices in the moment that gives us a chance to do something really neat that I don't remember.